Hello there, folks. Welcome to another wonderful day for streaming. We are back with more Kingdoms of Amalur today. Going to be kind of grabbing some more quests and working again on more side stuff and what have you, as opposed to working on anything specific. So I do want to do as the general quick first thing that we do before streams. Remind anybody who is watching the YouTube VOD that we are live on Twitch every day at twitch.tv/crispy042, starting usually at about 1 p.m. Eastern. So feel free to stop on by and say hi. Always welcome to chat about different things. But yeah, this has been we've been enjoying the game, the Kingdoms of Amalur here a bit, and ready to kind of continue our way through more side stuff here. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna switch on into the game so we can get back to running around and seeing if we can find any more quests.
This is a place of great...
You will have to excuse my state, Your Grace. The House of Ballads rarely sends its ruler to meet with me. Farewell, mortal.
Alright, looks like nothing. Strange magical dial appears to be connected to a series of roots with a... Oh, that's probably the thing they were talking about. Okay. That's one of the side quests. Here, just so I stop seeing green, I'm gonna switch to a side quest that I know is not gonna be in here. But it's just the one telling us to leave. See, I hadn't gone in here. There's the door.
Mortals welcome. It's good to see you again, my liege. Do visit me again. I marvel at how such
Okay, that's a quest. So yeah, no one in here. No new quests in here, I should say. I don't know, I've got the volume up decently. Alright. Went into that building. I haven't gone into that one. We went to those. Let's go around back and then check all of these, and then we'll come back for that one.
Yes, Dustling. What is it?
And then we'll start figuring out what chests we actually want to go into as well.
Turn away, mortal. The den of night is meant for the impudent. Your entrance shall be denied. I do not want to see you in here, mortal.
Okay, yeah, so that's not a place to go yet. Or there may be a reason that we can go in there, I'm not sure. Alright,
If you're looking to drown your worries, but if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley. It's the most popular drink in Amalur. At least it is now. My Asker's ale used to be. My brother and I. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do,
Count on me.
here's what the recipe. The problem is that the Fae control the. See you soon.
Dignitary to talk to, so we're good there. Hey, look, there was also just a quest outside here once we do this.
Then we must do what needs to be done.
You must be the special messenger Tatarian's expecting. Trust me, I am Methani Keen, Dokalfar ambassador to the Summer Court Fae. Something is about to happen, and it must be stopped. But that is all I can say. This is neither the time nor the place. I will wait for you there. Goodbye.
Okay. Another new quest. Nothing else here for now. Training.
I have titles, but aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy. Leave me to my business. Are you here to purchase a title or just to waste my waking? I don't have time for this.
Don't need a title, but hey, a level of Detect Hidden is always useful. And nothing in here. Alright.
Hope you're here about the job. Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind part. I created a blade. Fey blade, of course, that makes them authentic. Something all of them had to have. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll... Fabulous. Once you start forging the Honor brands, bring them to me. Don't keep me waiting too long.
That's got to be another one of those constantly repeatable.
You've been watching me long enough. What is it? I'll be here.
Hey, blacksmith training. Cool.
I've got what you need here.
Have I sold my junk yet? I don't know if I
If you're
have.
looking to buy armor, I don't have many weapons to offer on account of the peace edict, but there's nice talking.
Nobody here but us law-abiding citizens.
Not a repair shop. Or somebody who can repair our stuff. Huh. That may have been somewhere else, though. I'll have to keep that in mind to look for. Not... Again, no one who can repair repair. It's actually kind of weird.
Pretty evening, isn't it?
I prefer to pray at night.
We can just sit there, run that, and get all the protections. They last an okay amount of time.
Greetings, my liege.
Alright. Now, let's see. Yeah, see, that's in the tasks.
Greetings. I have some ability with the art of sagecraft. I shall be here.
Yeah, greetings. I'm
Okay.
Bond presiding over your trial of Traditionally, applicants have prepared for the challenges of this trial through years. But as Augur mentioned, we realize you are unique. Do you have any questions before we begin? The magic of the ritual confronts the applicant with his or her own potential. Consequently, no two experiences are the same.
Okay.
How this potential manifests varies. And a final warning. While whatever shape the magic takes isn't real, not truly, what happens can have real consequences. This is a fluid magic. The form it takes varies according to the power. The goal is a simple one. Survive. Like every Scholia Arcana member before you, to join our ranks, you must first... And be aware that I am watching. Now, good luck.
Why do I feel like this could be really bad?
Not the most welcoming places in the world. Is that a pile of corpses? Don't pay any attention to my references. Those fair and water look like they're out for blood.
Alright. Aw.
superlative of violence. Intriguing.
I mean, kind of have to survive when things are attacking you.
By the founders, what is that? A synergistic construct of all chemical elements within a stagecraft. I do hope you survive the trial. The first phase of the trial is complete. Proceed.
Simple enemies.
Another cave. How interesting. Ah, a waterfall. That's lovely. What in blazes of this? The details are exquisite. Obviously woven well.
Their health regeneration
Something
boost.
is terribly wrong. Ahead, I sense another's presence in the trial. Growing.
Where am I? What is this place? The Dark Empyrean. I cannot remember. I cannot remember anything.
Huh.
And you? I smell death on you, child. Why have you summoned me here? I am the Dark Empyrean, and I will not be bound by you. I could kill you now, but I have plans for those who watch from the shadow.
Okay. Whoa.
Such power. One moment we were linked, sustaining the magic of the trial, and then an arc of energy, the likes of which I have never seen, burst from you. 3 mages lay dead, and 2 have fled screaming. I know the trial is not meant to be shared, but what in Lyria's name happened? A difficult question. The purpose of the spell is to confront the focus, in this case you, with a force representative of his or her potential. How it goes about this is, well, uncertain. The magic finds a way. So, I must ask, what happened in your trial? What did you... A woman? Masked in shadow? I will need to consult. For now, we have dead to bury, and missing mages to find. As for the format, in the name of the Scholia Arcana, I hereby confer unto you
Hey,
the
there we go.
title of Neophyte. Welcome to the Order. Come speak. I am sending you to the ruin of Aod, to the south. There, the element of fire thrives as though it has a... After your initiation trial, the magic in Aod shifted. I believe this magic is tied to you, Initiate. Confronting followers of Rakor dwell within. They have quite the affinity for... As for what may be causing the recent swelling in power emanating from good fortune.
Okay. Ooh, +3 to all types, 3% all types damage, +10 mana, -6 cost. I like that health regen right now, though. Alright, quests. Let's go and locate the initiates.
Oh, yes, welcome.
After all, it does end up feeling like a lot of this game is just pick a quest and go do it. But there's nothing wrong with that.
I've said it time and again.
Excuse me. Okay, they are all just out here. So this should be easy enough. Oh, hey.
While the Shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the Carver molded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, the form of growth, a design shaped in nature, a place of wild abundance in harmony.
Another dead. More health regen. Alright. We got all the journals. Now we can go back to the city. Because the garden's got a lot of stuff for us to do.
All are welcome in the Understyle.
You've returned. Have you found them? Then you must tell me, please.
Oh, hold on.
Very well. But I'm... Goodbye!
I found them, but I didn't read the books. That's what I need to go do. Alright. Let's see what this one is. The founding of the Scholia Arcana. And so it came to pass that in the years of strife, when the tyrant queen Sidonis had sown the fields of Erethel thigh-deep with blood, 3 unlikely souls found the way out of the dark. The first was a man named Eladon Bloodgood, a Varani shaper who came to Erethel from far to the north, searching the world for the knowledge of stone. After refusing to build a temple in Sidona's name, he was cast into prison. The second was a gnome named Maris Torix, a gifted Gnosticant. He had long ago left the safety of and comfort of his libraries to travel the world to learn of things with his own eyes. For teaching a doctrine different from the unquestioning worship of Sidonis and her regime, he too was cast into prison. The third was born deep within the young dungeons of Rathir, a young Alfar girl named Eleanor Brea, who grew to maturity blinded by the darkness that was her own home. Upon Eleanor Brea's ascendance to adulthood, deep within the dark of Sidonis prison, the gifts of elemental magic came to her. In fury, the girl burned the dungeon to the ground. Guided by Master Torix and Bloodgood, she learned to wield her gifts, and, together, the 3 of them dared to fight against the Tyrant Queen. Word spread quickly of a new group of masters, mages, and artisans who would teach any willing to learn. In time, others courageous enough to challenge Sedanis might come forward, and what had started with a resistance of 3 quickly became 10, then 100, then 1,000. Terrible battles of magic were waged. Thousands perished. Entire cities were scoured from the face of the world, and untold horrors were birthed as each side tried desperately to craft the means of their victory. Sierra Sedanis sought the destruction of their enemies by any method. No sacrifice was too great, no atrocity too horrid. The darkest and the foulest of arts were pursued, and the costs of the populace was unrivaled by that of anyone's memory. But the light of the 3 refused to be extinguished. The strength of Master Bloodgood, his wisdom and his skill, set the form and foundation of their hope. The brilliance of Master Torix was his knowledge and his insight, unlocked the chains of their bondage, and the passion of Mistress Brea, her spirit and her fury, lit the way to freedom. What none could do alone, these 3 achieved together. After 7 years of rebellion, they defeated Sedanis high upon the heights of the Spire of Rathir. Different paths had led each into the chains of slavery, but it was there that each found strength from the other, and together found their freedom, and so it was that Scholia Arcana came to be. Okay. Alright. Cassero's journal. The plans laid out, Aloran and Bertrand are on board. All we have to do is wait until nightfall, and then we'll make off with Quintus's gem. Should be a simple matter of waiting for the gnome to go to sleep, dispelling the chest and getting the gem, and then it's off to the west. Fence the gem, split the gold, and we'll live like kings. Cassera died, killed by brownies. Aloran was sad at first, fancied her, I think. Then he said that it was her fault that we got caught. Said she hadn't researched the ward enough. Aloran and I had never seen a spell like it, and when it went off in our faces, the whole chapter house knew what was happening. We fled to the city, but as we left, Aloran said it was Cassara's fault that we were stuck in the wilds with nothing to our name. Then he started calling me dead weight, said he'd fix me if I couldn't keep up. Sodding fools, Bertrand thought he could just watch Cassara die and still think he was innocent, that he could go back. I tried to tell him, and he just wouldn't listen. I couldn't have him bring others after me. I had to kill him. Now I can just get out of this damn wood and find a place to lay low. Maybe Canarok. Alright.
Please, tell me what transpired between them. And you must tell me, please.
Cassara organized the theft.
Yes, I suspected as much. Cassera has a strong will and thinks with much agility. Very well. What happened next?
Bertrand was murdered.
Regrettable. It truly is. He was neither as strong as Aloran nor as smart as Cassera. And so? What of the third? Yes. Aloran often trusted too much in his own skill and did not. Those fools. All this bloodshed over a gem. And now I can't. In addition,
hey, we got
I will discount my services to you should you ever be in need of them.
Cool.
Thank you again.
Okay, and he just sells this stuff. Alright. Cool.
Bye.
Wait, does that mean I have two mages gems now? At least they stack. Alright, need a new quest. Actually, let me see if I can make the blade just to confirm that that is a repeating task. we go. I like how this is a weapons shop, but apparently they can't repair crap. Okay, so what do I need to make this? Let me go talk to the guy then, I guess. Excuse me.
Doesn't look like you've had any luck. There should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect a fair amount of junk. It's you and me, friend.
So what? The weapon dealer has discovered a foolproof way of fleecing visitors. He creates worthless ceremonial flay blades with the inhabitants' prize as status symbols. The more of these I forge for Brit, the more he will pay me. I can find components all over the city. But there's nothing in here that talks about
I've got what you need here. It's been slow to... Nice to see someone who's interested in doing business for a change.
You know what I should have done? Hold on.
What do you need? Come back again.
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to steal the parts.
We don't abide by strangers. Denisa, and this city, everyone is fat. Okay then.
Because I'm not gonna steal the parts to make this stupidity. Alright, so I'm not gonna worry about that unless I manage to actually find the parts. Chosen really famous Curse Seeker. That's another go outside to do quest.
Ah, a morsel.
Easy enough. Oh, this is gonna have me going a few places though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can only get 3 of the plants right now. Or I'm only willing to go get 3 of the parts right now. Let's put it that way.
Good to see you.
That's one place down.
Hello there.
Don't need to heal, but might as well check. And do the repairs while I'm here and sell off the little bit of junk I got.
Need something? What do you need? I'll be here.
More blacksmithing to make that worth it. That's fine.
What do you need today? Come see me again.
Sell any remaining junk, and then we can go take care of the next 2 plants. Oh, not the button I meant to do. Yeah, because those 4 are there and that one's there. So, we're not quite to that point yet. And then after this, we'll check the next quest. want to say that's actually in the city, yeah. Gotta go get all the different drops and then use that to open up the thing. So as long as there's not a timer on this gather part, we should be good.
Hello.
Plant gathered, or another bit of water gathered. Excuse me. Looks like our connection was a little finicky here, huh? Just noticed there was a few drop frames. Hopefully it wasn't too terribly bad. Doesn't seem to be an issue. No, he just like snapped his neck there. Alright, so this is the final pot. I guess this is the last one. Now we go open the water lock. Now to go return to the guy who asked us to do this. He was on the bridge here.
You've done well, Child of the Dust. Those below will never know what is really happening. But in the end, is this a part of the many seasons or the sudden tempest? Take this. You're brave. May your gods protect you, mortal.
Alright, Robes of Blaze. Alright, oh, the indignitaries. Time to go talk to some dignitaries, it seems. And learn proper ordering of things.
I am the great huntress Hartwin, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful? How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her. Not only must I be in front of Warlord Wenry, but I must also lead Lord Setter, the old lecher. Serves him right for all his past leering.
Okay. So, let's do this. Because I feel like taking notes might be a good idea, just so I remember. So, for Hartwin, in front of Winery, lead Setter. Alright.
The pleasure was all mine. Goodbye.
Just in case it actually requires me to remember all of this.
There must be a solution.
What is it?
Well, I mean, they don't consider that theft, so when... That was the light hitting that. Okay. I do usually find it interesting when games like this require you to, or have things like this that would be good to take notes to make sure you get it right.
I await news from the Hall of Appointments, but surely you aren't their messenger.
In what order should you enter?
I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such foolishness and frippery. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the Warlord Wenry? I enjoy watching her backside travel. It would be best if Garnet trails far behind Great Huntress Hartman. Once at each other's throats, those two are difficult to tear apart.
Once be behind Winery. Goronet far from so from those two the order should be Hartwin, Winner, Setter, Goronet.
Always a pleasure.
So what do the other two say? Did they say enough to coincide with both of those?
Pretty evening, isn't it?
They send the ruler of the House of Ballads to serve me? What form of unnatural mortal game is this? Why are you here?
This is Goronet. In what order should you enter?
Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place.
Okay.
I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartarean's throne, even if I have to crawl. Great Huntress Hartwen should go first, leading us all. She's particularly like that. I would hate to anger her.
Lean leg. Wants last. Makes sense. And then Heartwind lead. So far this is all matching. To where it should be Heartwind, Wenry, Setter, Goronet. But it might be Setter, Wenry instead of Wenry, Setter. Because Setter doesn't care, he just wants to watch. He wants to be a pervert. Just put it that way. He liked that booty.
Welcome to the alley.
Alright, and this is Wenry.
The House of Ballads must have taught you courtly manners, but not enough to keep you from interrupting. What is it, Your Grace? I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise. Whatever you do, do not make me walk behind the high Fey mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor.
And I don't get a...
Have you been given permission to speak with one of my station, fell person? My place is prowling the Feylands, and you fell persons are... As long as the great cycle persists, we adore him in every guise. Yet there is no more important nature than that which lusts for battle. Creation, I am the flame that blackens the dirt.
Alright. So she doesn't have a... She didn't have a chance for me to give a... What do you really prefer? Just don't put her behind Goronet. So, yeah. Heartwind, Wenry, Setter, Goronet, I think, would be the best option. This is why I have it written, though. I am going to go ahead and at least get over to the guy we got to talk to. But we will take a break and do this next thing when we come back, just in case it leads into a long enough cutscene. Did not need to make a new one, so there we go. Alright, so yeah, give me just a few moments to go ahead and stand up, stretch, and take care of drinks and everything, and then we'll be back in just a little bit. So, see you guys then. Alrighty, I am back and ready to continue on with more of this. So let's go tell this guy what order he needs to go put these people in.
My liege. So, we're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, any insight into how I should present them so as not to...
I know the order.
Someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents.
Great Huntress
Yes,
Hartwin.
Yes.
Warlord Wenery.
Of course. And then?
Viscount
All right.
Setter.
Next.
Grand
Yes,
Mage
yes.
Gorant.
Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you.
There we go.
Honorable one.
Easy enough. What ails you? And his brother want to spice up the homemade ale. That's right. So he wanted me to talk to someone else over here.
This is a place of great... Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the majesty of the font bristletongue. My boy, that would be something. A mockingbird with the font's only yield. Of course I will tell you where it is. But before I do that, you need to offer me something. Isn't that how you mortals act? 1D. A steward of tinctures and elixirs, I often dabble in alchemy, especially with the water from the font. And I need you to drink this potion.
Okay.
Good. I will know what this does to the mortal. Go on, big gulps now. Goodbye.
Okay. As the darkness fades from your vision, you recall Jefferson's last words. He mentioned something about the bristletongues growing in a garden high on the font. Unfortunately, your memory of his instructions blur as your head begins to pound.
What is it?
Back down we go. It is nice that some of these quests are just nice, simple, go, talk to these people, grab these things, head back, maybe have a fight or two along the way, but more than likely just, survive.
got the seats. Now we'll see if the Victor's Brew can stand up to a new challenger. I'll have a batch of Asker's draft ready. Take this, friend. And like I promised, see you soon.
All right. And mana, and then I don't care about beasts. All right. The Ambassador Keen. Probably sitting in the area of worship there.
Enjoying the city.
Good. You've come. I'm sorry to make you wait like this, but what I mean to discuss is despite the calm you see around you, the gardens of Issa are on the brink of war, and the question is, which one will it be? There are plans being made. The Varani are displeased with the Court of Summer's lack of support for their people, and they wish to overthrow Tatarian and force the remaining. We can prevent this, but we must act now. If saving your people isn't enough, we can pay you as a reward.
Tell me more.
The Varani cannot stomach Tatarian's neutrality. They believe that his Fae subjects could be convinced to march with us on the battlefield. I believe this as well, but I would never resort violence. The Varani wish to turn Issa into a mill. We cannot let that happen. It will ruin all our people have achieved here.
Yeah, I want to help.
Of course, it is the right thing to do. The leader of the plot is the Varani ambassador, Kierna Brenner. Every night, the ambassador strolls Memory Walk, alone. She carries a pair of Afterwards, dispose of them. Destroy them. Salvage them. I don't care. Return to me. She spends most of her time in the embassy, but in the evenings, she enjoys a leisurely stroll through Memory Walk. Try there. Goodbye.
How can I tell what time it is? Like, I know saving gives me... That gives me time played. Wait, what? Does it say kill?
Just me.
What? Why does that say kill her?
What do you want? Do you have business with the Varani in the Gardens of Eden? You must mean Keen and her cohorts in the embassy. Lapdogs, all of them. They don't... This plot interests you. Listen, Ambassador Keen tries to stop me, but she can only do so while she lives and breathes. You can help me put an... Fine, but you are playing this game for the weaker side.
If Keen wants to stop us, she will send someone.
Why does the task say Ronnie is planning to rise up against the Fae in the Garden of Issa? I've agreed to assassinate. So I can't exactly assassinate her right now. I stole her blades. I am so confused there.
The Bane, convinced of Olane's threat, agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she went her ways. Once the ill were brought to health, and the villain had fallen by, good Olane returned to mortal ground, and gifted them with magic found.
So that doesn't work. It's so weird and so stupid.
Didn't I already deal with you? Fine, but you are
Won't let me kill her.
Didn't I already deal with you? Fine. Didn't I already deal with you? Such is this game of diplomacy. All options are in play until an obvious choice. Kill that scheming whore. This is what must be done. The Varani will not be threatened. She is either working in the embassy or praying down by the city gates on the lower terraces. You came to me, You came to me, remember? You know what must be.
Why? What is this stupidity of kill them? Because that was the thing. She didn't say kill. I don't know why it said kill and it would only give me the option to attack her.
Enjoying the city.
Or it wouldn't give me the option to attack her or what have you. It was...
Pretty evening, isn't it?
Hey. We must not be seen in fellowship. Our agreement must remain in... She is no politician. She is a... The Varan... We believe this particular pair of daggers describes the... Not everyone is... Goodbye.
That's not what I want to do. Did I mess it up by talking to her and telling her? Where's my last save? It's not that long ago, so hopefully we are good.
There's
Phew!
Didn't I already deal with you? Fine, but you are...
Dang it. So, because I talked to her already in this one, I can't do that. So that leaves this save, which is a little further back, right at the beginning of the break. So I have at least one other quest I gotta do. Trying not to kill either of them, but apparently I messed up somewhere.
Yes, Your Grace.
Alright.
So, you're done. A right group. It's good that someone does. Yes, yes, of course. And then, all right. Nick, yes, yes. Excellent. That's a perfect all. Goodbye. Your Grace. Enjoy your visit to the city. Farewell, Honorable One.
Let's do this again. And then I guess let's not confess the crime that we were asked to do. Nope.
Welcome to the Lyceum.
I don't understand the murder side of it, because that doesn't make sense.
Welcome to the Lyceum Group, but a sort of tincture. Go. If you ever wish to learn, come visit.
Shoo! Excuse me.
What is it?
Got the seeds for the ale. Let's go hand this in.
to take this, friend. Come back again.
Now, let's try this again. Let's not confess. Or at least make sure we've got a save at a decent spot in case we don't like the way things result. I'm getting to that time of year when pollen and everything in my nose just gets all stuffed, so sorry about anything. About all the sniffling. Okay.
Good. You've come. Despite the calm you see around you, the Varani are displeased with the... We can prevent this, but we must act now. The Varani cannot stomach to... I believe this as well. We cannot let that happen. It will ruin all... Of course, it is the right thing to do. But every night, the ambassador strolls Memory Walk. Afterwards, dispose of them. Goodbye.
You see, the quest says to kill the ambassador. The conversation was just steal her fucking daggers. So game, make up your damned mind. Okay. So if this doesn't work, see if we can attack her. If we can't attack her, then I don't understand.
We must not be seen in fellowship. She spends most of her time in the embassy, but in the evenings, she enjoys... Goodbye.
So yeah. Definitely one of those moments of the conversation does not match the task.
Good evening.
Okay, we
What
can't
do you want?
kill her.
Do you have business with the Varani in the Gardens of Issa? If so, this is not a life I chose. She's a disgrace to your people, and I find it hard to believe the Alfar could... do you want? Do you have business with the Varani in the garden? You must mean this plot interests you. Listen, Ambassador Keen tries to stop such as kill that. This is what must be done. The Varani, she is either working in the...
Okay.
I am at your service.
So attacks did nothing to her. Couldn't... I stole the daggers. That did nothing. The attacks do nothing. You have to converse with her for this. Yeah. Again, I got that in between saves.
Agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she went her ways.
Can't attack her.
Politics is a dirty business, but it is necessary. She is no politician. They, well, more of a game than... We believe this particular pair. Not everyone is... Goodbye. We must not be seen in fellowship. Our group... She is no politician. She is a warlord and a goodbye.
What is the point of the quest now? This whole thing makes, like, no sense.
We have an agreement. She is either...
I can't attack either of them.
Hello, child.
Welcome. Politics is a dirty business. Goodbye.
Authority's order and claim his mission?
It's not hard to find the embassy.
Welcome. Politics is a dirty business. Goodbye.
This whole thing makes no sense. Because you couldn't attempt to kill the one. This is Asker's Alley. This is not the one I meant to go into.
Welcome to the embassy.
We have an agreement. So yeah, the fact that she was out walking at that time meant it was nighttime. It means it was the time to attempt the quote-unquote murder. The game was just like, nope. We must not be seen in fellow. Goodbye.
I don't know. I give up on the quest. I think it's broken. Oh god, I didn't try to take a picture. So that's forward there. Okay. We have quests here to pick up and do. As well as a quest here to do. So let's do that.
Tell me, stranger, have you seen a... Yes, Turin. We were separated while exploring the route. They're my friends? We came into these ruins together. I'm sure he's... If you do find Turin, please, and if you do find him...
Alright.
Everything's... Oraine's been turned in... Oraine went into those bushes. I heard a yell and saw a flash of light. Then my grandmother told me about places... I just know that's what's happened to Oraine. But he ran... Absolutely. One story, but a sprite cursed... Thank the antelope. You have to find him.
Okay. Thought there was a fourth one I saw.
The season is upon us. The time. I asked the mortal maid for help, but she refused. Then the chrysalid, when you've gathered them, seek me in. There's more to mortals than I had thought.
I guess to head off to where I was trying to head off to for the quest. We can also just kind of do this quick to connect, to get the map that connects these two. There's quite a few of you all. Damn it, I wasn't fast enough. I got lost in what the button was. But that's fine. Still a good amount of XP. I saw a large group and just was like, gotta take advantage of that. Perfect. That took care of getting that fully unlocked map, local map wise. Oh. This could be nasty. Or not. Alright. Easier big enemies than I expected them to be. All that for a kind of meh crystal.
It's Dove! It's you! Good on Cruel Garen to send you. I was worried the Hierophant might get a... I was set up. The Hierophant sent me here to steal an old book. The missing sable from some... But I was ambushed by a troop of gnomish praetorians searching for the missives. Steal the cell key, or pick the lock and get my tools, and... Hurry!
That was easy enough.
Will you stop the idle chatter? Hurry!
Well, I picked the lock. Why are you standing there?
Will you stop the idle... You did good with this door, Dove, but I can't... Or you could buy my friend... Hurry!
Of course. So this way is to a drop down. That will, I guess, does seem like it'll lead around. Easy enough. Watch out for traps. Like that one. I don't know why the undead companion feels like it needs to kill all the chickens, but that's fine. As long as it comes to me at a time of need. The Miss of Sable, most recently it was discovered by my master already, the most peculiar trophy within one of the fallen fortresses of this godless demons. It is a tome bound in leather or some hide that even our learned men do not recognize. It will not open despite our strongest efforts. What secrets do the heathens seal within such a text? The rest of the book details the journey to Templar Sable, blah blah blah. Yada. Okay. Being all fire weaponry is not necessarily good against these, but that's fine.
Martial authority over this area after a recent...
Leave me be.
Another wait a moment. You have give the missives to me. The thief is free to go as promised.
That really shouldn't have worked, but that was ridiculous. Just rapid fire punching that button.
Dove, I don't know how long these gnome Praetorians will be keen on keeping me alive. Are you close? I hate giving those damn Praetorians what they want. It's all the fault of the damned Hierophant. But now that I'm free, we'll just see how much our dear leader... I'm making myself scarce, Dove. Hurry.
Alright, well, that was an easy enough dungeon to run through. I think we're at a good time to take another break once we hand in this quest. Either that or we wait a little bit longer and then we'll end up having a shorter day today. Can't go that way. Hold on. Alright, running took a little longer, but I think it might have been worth it in the end. Symbol was up here, but of course it was actually for the inside the camp. Yeah, so I could have just teleported. That's fine.
A lion dark knows everything that's to know, that's...
Need an answer? Now come, fellow traveler. Ain't much like a bit of gossip to soothe the tongue, isn't it? Keep to the shadows.
Yeah.
You have... But is that... Your jobs here are finished. It is... May the road rise to...
Okay.
Always open for business when the road is... Your marketplace? Are you looking to buy... If you need another trade...
We get another level up. Blacksmith.
Back again? Still could use the help of a clever trap.
Oh, that's right. He's just looking for keys. Okay. Well, it is now definitely time for us to go ahead and take another break. So give me just a moment to kind of use the restroom and what have you, stand up, stretch. We'll run ads during that time, and then we'll be back in just a little bit to continue on for a little longer on these quests. So, see you guys then. Alright, I am back again and ready to get on for this last bit here. So let's get into the game again. And head to this new location. Alright. Those are both probably garbage. I am very glad I bought more lockpicks. Nothing. Hidden objects. Alright. It's nice that we can swim. Oh, look, enemies. Easy enough to deal with. Sure, more items. That was actually kind of an annoying fight. Okay, nothing in there. Another dead end with a fight here. Oh, more sprites. Is there a thing? Hold on. Let me just out of curiosity. No, okay. None of them are the reason why, so I don't know why we just seem to always have good effects out of our random potions, but that's fine. More dead-end rooms. I am fine with that. Very easy to spell, you say? Yeah, I'd say those were both very easy. Next room. Hard to spell. Oh. That second one was actually a little close. Not gonna lie there. Another dead end. Right, south is fine to check next. This should also be a dead end. worthwhile fight. And a armor or something. Something that's hopefully useful. Let's put it that way. And now for our only location available to us. More sprites. Alright.
I hoped you would come. After all, I owe you. There was a time when kings begged me to read their fortunes. Shall I read yours?
Oh, you're not gonna like what you see when you read mine.
I have so many names that I am not the subject of this conversation.
Go ahead and try.
Interesting. It appears as though I've crafted what I need, and I'm... Right now, she's trying to tell you to kill me. Perhaps... I hoped you would come. After all, there was a time when kings... Now burn!
That was an easy fight. Like, half the fights leading up to this were so much worse than that. Plus 60 mana is actually nice. Fire damage, you burn enemies when attacked. Should hold on to that for now. There we go. Back to the beginning. And ready to sell off a bunch of crap. Excuse me. Huh. Alright. And actually... begins and ends in flames. Let's just fast travel there. We're gonna need to sell off some crap anyway.
It was Nuala? What is this? You caught her crafting this, you say? Remarkable. Just... that might explain her behavior. Not to mention whatever this is, you have done well. I have another... Adept Fell recently began investigating some disappearances in Melaglia. I want you to go... Do not keep your contact waiting. And when you... Oh, goodbye then.
Alright, well then. Let's sell off all the crap that we don't want.
Greetings! Sage crafting is one of the primary arts of the Scholia Arcana. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, so let's see, those are the repeated, that's further away. I guess let's see what the heck happens now that we've left and come back.
We must not be seen in fellowship. Goodbye. We must not be seen in fellowship. This is where the Fae hide us to keep us out of sight. I've met with him several times. Issa is fine. She is no politician. Goodbye. We must not be seen in fellowship. Our agreement must remain in the Goodbye.
So, yeah, I feel like the quest is broken. whatever. I keep going to hit the one thing, and it's not what I'm trying to do. I do need someplace I can repair quick. This is what I get for having the damn fan running in the background too. But when I don't have it running, it gets hot in here, so.
Looking for the blacksmith? That would be me. That all?
Yeah. Got our repairs done. Well, let's leave the building so that we can fast travel and head towards this next quest. Depending on timing, we'll at least get this one done. We'll see if we'll start another afterwards. It seems like this is the way we want to go. Yeah, come on. Hey, not an upgrade. Okay, we got the scroll. It's official looking scroll that is secured with a wax seal. Spirit has been charged with acquiring such artifacts of ancient origins as are found in Lorcaron. Wonder if she'll be pissed off that I opened it. You can go this way. Yeah, 'cause we want to go this way now. Oh, hey. Getting that timing for dispelling a lot better.
I can't believe Turin's dead. But I can't dwell on. Thank you for returning this scroll to me. You have no idea.
Sure. Alright, find the antelope.
Help! Please! The Jotun filled up on that antelope. Of course not. I just needed an excuse. Just my rotten luck that I stumbled into a bunch of Jotun. Thanks. Do me a favor. Don't tell Marga you saw me.
Alright, well, that was easy enough. Time to go talk to Marga.
I can't believe it. Something's happened, hasn't it? I can tell from your face. Well, my parents never did like. There was. You're right. I just want to go.
Alright, this is gonna be frustrating, I'm sure. that seed. Down this way to get to... Yeah, looks like this might be the better way to go for this one. Expect spiders. Oh. Kinda worse, honestly. It's still easy. There's the spider. Got the mini map, but it doesn't do a great job of leading. Oh, hey. Bear, like, that's really a threat.
Pauline will not tell you of this. She disapproves of pride. She does embody nature's tooth, a sharp and silent, simple truth. And yet Pauline will always shine among the ballad's lore. For humble though her carriage be, a greater knight we'll never see.
I love the fact that even with that max alchemy, you're not guaranteed to get regions when you pick stuff. It feels kind of weird.
A christening? Each and every one. I will prepare for my part while you plant the seeds. Place one on each earthen mound around this. Leave and go in peace, young one.
It's not quite what I was trying to do, but...
Now, stand Stand on the platform so that we can begin. Is it not?
Do not have. I guess not.
What? Why do you remain? That's not how the ceremony goes. You were supposed to give yourself to the sprites, as Bodril always did. Instead, look at them. You've killed them all. Well, of course they were. What else would they be? So had they lived, they would have spread through vale and hill a lustrous fluttering of wings and tails, and this I had not considered. Mortals forever perplex me. You are not very well. Although this was not as I hoped. You could only do what fate permits. But since Bodril should be gone, but first, have this. A gift. Go in peace.
Alright, that's the one that is there. That's there. What's down there? Alright, all of these require me to go forward now. Let's go through inventory again, just to clear up the new stuff that we want to get rid of. Let's see, so this is 25 mana, 20 health, 15 elemental resistance, and ice resistance. This one was critical hit, man. See, +2 sorcery ability might actually be nice. Melee block, range block. Let's get rid of that. First 2 tiers you unlock, +1 to the first 2 tiers of unlocked might. Interesting. Alright, let's get to some place where we can... so we can repair our gear, sell off the garbage, and then that'll probably be it for today. We got quite a few of the quests done. But I will admit, as fun as this game is, it is just... quest the game. Talk to the person, get the quest, do the quest, talk to the person again, receive the reward for finishing the quest.
Targets vanish. Just that all?
Mind you, that's most games.
Don't mind me. I'm soft on those old songs of heroes and ladies. Good then.
Alright. That's fine. Creating a new save just lets me delete the old one. Alright, so yeah. That is, I think, going to be it for today. I don't want to really get too much further into anything. And I think we've hit a point where another break would set for kind of a weird go into some weird stuff. So I just want to leave it for now, and we'll come back to this next week. Like I said, for tomorrow being that we will be doing the Final Fantasy games again, we're going to go ahead and restart 13, but this time on Xbox, just because I think I'm going to have to look into how to set up and do some mods and unofficial patching to get the PC version working without crashing every so often. But as always, I do hope you guys have enjoyed today, and I will see y'all next time. Later.